Hey guys, Dalton here with US Steam, and today I'd like to show you how to use your new Eagle Plus commercial steam vacuum cleaner. First thing we're going to do is plug it into a wall outlet by itself. Now the critical thing is making sure that you use the unit on a circuit with nothing else. We need as many amps as we can get, and if you need to use an extension cord, we recommend that you use no longer than a 50-foot 12 gauge minimum extension cord. Now the critical thing is 12 gauge. Anything thinner is going to burn the machine up and potentially void your warranty. So it's important you go 12, 10, or 8. Next step is going to be pouring water in the machine. So we're going to go over here to the machine, open it up. We're going to remove the cap for the steam tank. We're going to pour water in. We're also going to pour water into the extraction tank as well. Now you can add some sort of chemical, but we don't recommend it. Now the third cap is irrelevant. That is actually going into the boiler. You'll never actually open that unless you're descaling the machine. So now that we're done with that, we're going to power the machine on. The first thing you have to do is go to the back of the machine and turn the main power switch on. Obviously the beep is the indicator that the machine is on. Now you need to go to the machine and turn on the main steam switch. Now that you've powered on, you can hear the pump turn on and actually run. That's a good sign. That means the water's pumping into the boiler and it should begin to heat. It's important to let the machine heat for 10 minutes, otherwise the machine won't be at full capacity the first time you use it. The gauge will actually read 68 until it gets a little further along in the heating process. That's okay, as long as you see this little element emblem illuminating and blinking, that indicates that the boiler is heating and working. While the machine is heating, we're going to go over the vacuum. In order to control the vacuum, you must turn it on at the machine. You'll have an orange light illuminate, which indicates that the vacuum is on a medium setting. In order to adjust the setting of the vacuum, you must hold the vacuum button down and you'll see it change colors. It'll go from orange to red, back to orange to green. And what that's indicating is it's going from low, medium to high. Green being low, orange being medium, and red being high. In most cases, we recommend that you use the vacuum on a medium setting. This will help with the longevity of the steam capacity as it doesn't create any ancillary draw on the power outlet that you don't need. So now that the machine is at full capacity and the temperature reads around 365 degrees, plus the heating element has stopped blinking, that indicates that the machine is at full capacity and ready to use. In order to plug the hose in, open the flap on the front, take the hose, push in until you hear the click. Give it a good pull and make sure the hose is locked in place. This is critical to the function of the machine. If the hose is not plugged in all the way, it won't work. Now that the hose is plugged in, it's time to adjust the steam setting. You'll see here on the machine it starts at a 3, which indicates that it's on high. We need to adjust that from a 3 down to a 1 or a 2. In order to do that, you go to the machine and press the steam button. You hold it down and you'll see that the machine will adjust from a 1, 2, or a 3, low, medium, or high. In this case, we're going to set it on a 2 at a medium steam, which is where we recommend optimal steam operating pressure. Now that you've got the steam and the vacuum set where you need, it's time to adjust the extraction. In order to do that, you come over to the machine and press this third button here. You'll click and you'll notice that it says medium, and we can adjust to high or low. In most cases, we're going to use it on a medium setting, which gives you an optimal amount of water pressure. I wanted to explain a little bit more about the screen. Now, as you can see down here, that is our steam setting. This little element is actually the boiler. As you can see, it's blinking. That indicates that it's heating. We just talked about the extraction function, but these others are important because this one over here on the right-hand side actually represents descaling. If you see this while using the machine needs to be ran through a descaling process. You can find this in the user manual. This one right here that looks like a water faucet with water coming out, that one represents when the machine runs out of water. Whenever it runs out of water, it will start to illuminate and it will beep as well. Once you fill it up, this will stop and go away. Now that we've gone over all the things on the screen, it's time to discuss how to use the hose properly. The trigger is for steam. Anytime you want steam, you just pull the trigger. The only time it won't work is if it's locked, so make sure that you have it in the unlocked position. There's 2 buttons on the top of the hose handle. The fan represents the vacuum. In order to turn the vacuum on, you can simply press on or off. The other button is for extraction. Now we've already managed the extraction setting on the machine. This will just turn the system on or off. In order to know it's on, the orange light will illuminate. When the orange light is lit, you know that you have the extra burst of hot water you're looking for. It's important that you purge all the water out of the lines the first time you use the steamer. This takes about 5 seconds on its first use. You also might notice while using it, you have a little water each time you start. Be prepared, it might cause a little more moisture. Everything you need to know about the Eagle Plus startup and shutdown is in this video. But if you still have questions, please give us a call or shoot us an email directly. Thank you.